Hi, my name is Abhay, and basically, I'm an entrepreneur, and I have a philosophy called distorted reality, which I wanted to talk to you about. And especially, it's pertinent in these times today because of the COVID and the crisis we all are in, or seem to be in, or think we're in. So, basically, the aim of this video is, frankly, I just like to talk. So, but there are certain principles, certain books, certain philosophies that I have read over time which have held me in good stead. And I've been through way ups and downs in my life. And, but I can safely say that I'm pretty successful and I'm very positive. And at this point in time, I just want to share certain experiences, certain philosophies, and this whole channel is about doing that and how to sort of get out of this mess you may think you're in, or how to make better of the things that you feel are hurting you. And these videos, I just speak, and these videos, I'm just speaking straight up. I don't have a set script. I don't have a set agenda. I do have a flow, which I want to get into. But basically, the concept of distorted reality is how you can change where you are and where get to where you want to be. So, and a lot of times I meet people. I have been in that same space as well. That I work so hard, I do everything. I'm good. I'm honest. I'm this. I'm that, and it just doesn't seem to work for me. I can't get where I want to be. So today's talk, I don't call this a lecture. I call it a talk because I'm frankly I'm just talking without reading anything, and and I would like your feedback on it as well. And today's talk is just about three basic concepts: belief and faith, and how they get into the whole concept of distorted reality. Let's start with belief. So, I mean, a lot of times in my life, and I know a lot of friends of mine, family, they are just all the time stressed or depressed or upset about we just don't get to where we want to be. Now, if you kind of analyze that statement, it's highly contradictory because, frankly, most of us don't even know where we want to be. We don't even have a destination, certainly. So if you go in a car, if you go on a plane, if you have to go from here to Boston, for example, you will book a ticket from here to Boston. Or if you have to drive from Delhi to Agra, you will take a car and put on a GPS and go and feed it in, and or take a map and feed it in that you have to get from Delhi to Agra. How many of us can safely say that we want to be at X point with this much balance in our account or whatever in this many years or these many years? I frankly I don't think that there are too many. Unless we have a specific destination or goal, there is no way we can reach it. So point one, fix your goal, fix your destination. That is primary. It goes without saying. If you don't know where you want to go, then you can be in a car all day long and you're not going to reach it. So first point, fix, right down to the T where you want to be. There's a book which has really inspired me called Think and Grow Rich. I must have read it at least 200, 300 times. Excuse me. And the first primary thing that we need to do is decide where we want to be. Once that is done, then there are certain tools, certain ways that can get you there. Now, the second thing, which is most important in this whole journey, is faith. Faith is, we might say, oh, I have a lot of faith in God, or I have a lot of faith in my family, I have a lot of faith in astrology, I have a lot of faith in numerology, or whatever. But the fact is that we do not understand the concept of faith and how it can help us. I don't say have blind faith. I don't say, be stupid and do 10,000 superstitious things. It might help you. But the fact is that faith needs to be understood and used. Faith does not mean I would go walking on the road with a blindfold and expect not to be hit. You will be hit. Or I hope not, but you will be. So, in terms of faith, if you have a destination in mind and you have to truly, to the ends of you, without a doubt, without a single speck of doubt, believe you will get there. And that means that you cannot entertain a single thought of negativity. So, the easiest way for me to do that is I use what I call distorted reality, in the sense that I picture myself as to where I want to be. And I picture myself every single day, every single moment till it's become a part of me. So let's say you want a nice car, let's say a BMW. So I would, every day when I go out to drive, I would imagine I am driving a BMW. I would imagine I am in that space. I would imagine how the leather would smell like. I would imagine how the stereo would work. I would imagine how fast it can go. I would imagine all the controls and put myself in that space of actually owning and feeling the emotions of having that particular car. And what happens is that we are magnets. We are in a space where we attract what we think. So if you can feel what you would feel had you actually had a BMW, you would attract that kind of energy that you would actually have it. So it's easier said than done. It sometimes it sounds silly, and when I started on this journey, it sounded pretty silly to me too, but that's the way it works. And we are just transmitters. We are sending out signals, we are receiving signals. And if I can send out a signal that I am in that space already, that's 90% of the job done. After that, the universe will get you there, or at least pave the path for you. But entertaining negativity, and it will come. It's going to come to you. It's going to come from other people. It's going to come from your family. It's going to come from your friends. You might say you're stupid. Or how can you think of a BMW? You can't even pay your rent or whatever. But that's something that you have to get out of. You have to block it. You have to concentrate on your goal and emotionalize it to the point that it is a part of your being. So, and then of course, there are other aspects which fit into the distorted reality mechanism, which, I mean, there is faith, there is effort, there is relations, there is meditation, there is prayer, there is God, there's a lot of things. We can talk about those later. If you thought that this talk was interesting, it was something that you would like to hear again, please do subscribe, like the video, share it with your friends, and I will attempt to do one every day. And again, I don't intend to make this a lecture or flow or something that has an agenda. It's just me talking about this philosophy. It makes me feel good talking about it, and I hope it makes you feel good and positive hearing about it. Thanks.